What the? Oh yeah, I forgot Game Boy Color games have to work on this. Here we have the Game Boy, which is released in 1989 from Nintendo. For the Game Boy, it has the same special features as the Nintendo Entertainment System. It comes with the D-pad, A and B, start, and select. Okay, well, on the bottom here you might see there's where you put your headphones in, the stereo sounding out here, the contrast right here, which of course tests the quality of your game console, an outputter right here, the on and off switch, an extension port so you can connect to other Game Boys, and of course the volume here. Okay, and of course the screen kind of looks like it's say like lime green or like chartreuse green. I don't know what kind of green it is. It looks weird. If we could go to the back and see, it takes about like 4 AA batteries. It's a beast. But when the Atari Lynx, it takes the same amount of batteries as like on the Game Boy, but it actually takes it twice as fast. It must be like a battery sucker. And right up here, this is where you put your cartridges in. Alright? So, this, the Game Boy is capable with the games that I simply found right here. So, here I got, like, say, Frogger, Donkey Kong Land, and, of course, the first Game Boy game, Tetris. Alright. So, enough yapping about this. Let me test about the gameplay of the Game Boy. Okay, so what you do, first let me tell you how about the cartridges. Alright, you just slide it back here, and of course, when you put on the on switch, it'll have this little thing right here. It's because if you put, like, say, a Game Boy Color game in this Game Boy, it won't work. That's because it's only capable for Game Boy games. So, let's test the gameplay of Tetris. As you see, the Nintendo sign goes down like that. Yeah, this was tested in 1987 from Nintendo, which was made from Tension. Okay, so here's Tetris. I should do Type A. I just used the Tetris theme, which is Type A, the music. Okay, start off the level 0. Well, of course, you know, the contrast will actually change the quality of the game screen if you want to change it if you want to. That's what it does for the Game Boy. Oh well. Well, that's the gameplay for the Game Boy. Well, I gotta say the Game Boy is actually my favorite gaming console. Well, I just gotta skip this. This is actually the second handheld game that Nintendo made, and of course the first one was the Game & Watch series, and so they decided to put the Game Boy in as well. So I'm gonna give the Game Boy, say, a 4 out of 5 because it's really cool because with the oversized thing. But in about like a couple years later, they decided to make it thinner and smaller, call it the Game Boy Pocket. But I gotta say, this one is way better, so there's gonna be more reviews from me soon, okay? So, this is one of the many reviews I'm starting off with, so I'll get back to you later when I'm done with more of them.